Sometimes we're trying to accomplish certain goals in life, whether that's spiritual, mental, emotional, financial, in the workplace, and very often there's a struggle in that process. And at times you can really feel the favor of God. And most of the time, when we are able to identify that God has favored us, it's like everything is aligned. Everything is just flowing perfectly. But then sometimes we experience those times where we're struggling. You're still praying and asking God for whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, and there's resistance, there's opposition, there are stumbling blocks put in your way, and it's very easy to start feeling like you're not favored. But the reality is, just because you don't feel like you're favored does not necessarily mean that you are not favored by God. Because one thing that I've embraced for my life is that God is not just concerned about your situations, your circumstances, or the things that you're trying to accomplish or the things that you want. God is always concerned about what He's doing in you, not just what He's doing for you. And so, oftentimes, even as we are favored by God, we will experience hardships, heartaches, struggles, and sometimes you don't even have to experience the struggle until you start pursuing good things in life for yourself. And so, but God will allow those struggles to come along, and we've heard it before that God has is preparing you for what He has prepared for you. So just because you don't feel like God has favored you does not mean that you have not been favored, because God's favor is not just working those things out around you and for you. He's working those things out on the inside of you. So just keep that in mind. If you are being intentional about pursuing God and honoring God with your life, you're seeking God for His counsel. You are obeying God. You are striving and sometimes struggling to live in His will as best you can. You are favored, you know. And so when we have to experience those antagonistic forces, just know that even those antagonistic forces, when you're trying to do right, when you're trying to pursue things that are good, those antagonistic forces will still work in your favor, because God says that in His Word. He says that all things work together for good for those that love God and are called according to His favor. And I'm going to say this and then I'm done. The Bible says, if you love me, Jesus says, if you love me, you would keep my commandments. So you can't say you love God, because this is not about emotionalism. This is about obedience. So if you love God, you will keep His commandments. If you love God, you can trust and know that everything that you experience, be it good, bad, or indifferent, every struggle will work out for your good, because God is not just trying to work things out for you, He's working things out in you.